Okay, I'm Karim Saba from PowerOfMetal.cl. So now I'm with the great Richie Faulkner from Judas Priest. So Richie, thank you for your time. Judas Priest is headlining Master of Rock. How does it feel to be leading such a massive festival lineup?
It's a massive honor, to be coming to that part of the world and playing a festival for you guys. It's a responsibility, and it's an honor and it's a duty to play the best we can and keep the legacy of heavy metal and represent heavy metal to the world. And hopefully we can do that for a long time.
Cool. Oh, you have played all over the world, but how would you describe the energy of South American fans, particularly in countries like Chile?
Well, I have lots of stories from Chile and the fans from Chile. Um, I think everybody, if they haven't, they should go to Chile or South America and witness a metal show because it's the energy is unlike anywhere else in the world. We were there in 2022 with Pantera, and Pantera were playing, and I could feel the ground moving because the crowd was jumping up and down and they were shaking the earth. So like, you know what I mean? That's Chilean passion. It's an emotional thing. I think people in Chile, they grow up with that music, and it's an emotional thing when they go to a concert. So they should, anyone who hasn't been should definitely go and check it out.
Wow. Okay, has been doing this for 5 decades, yet every show still feels like a powerful statement. How do you and the band keep that fire alive on stage?
It's a good question. I think it's we love doing it. I think that they love doing it, and they love doing it for 50 years. I don't think you can do something for this long if you don't love it, And I think there's a drive to give 1,000% to the fans that's put the band there for 50 years. There's a responsibility, as I said before. There's a love for the fans. There's a love for the music, and we can feel the love from the fans, and it's inspiring. So we want to make sure that we go out every time and put out the best record we can, the best performance we can, and I don't think that ever changes. We always want to give 1,000% because of the love that the band has from the fans.
Okay, Richie, you joined Judas Priest in 2011, I believe, stepping into a legacy that shaped the entire heavy metal world. What does it mean now to you personally to be part of such an iconic band, such a legendary band that it's the heavy metal?
Well, yeah, it's a good question. At the time, it was I knew the responsibility, I knew the legacy that had gone before, and it's still a responsibility. We're going to El Salvador for the first time. We go to new cities for the first time. There's always somebody in the audience, and they might be 10 years old, they might be 50 years old, and they might be seeing Judas Priest for the first time ever. So there's always a responsibility to deliver 1,000% wherever you are, and that's never changed. And I think, like your previous question, I think that's what inspires the band to keep going and fly the flag for metal and give 1,000% every time. It's a huge responsibility, but we love it.
Cool. Okay, Richie, and over the years, you have become a key creative force within the band. How do you balance honoring Priest's legacy while bringing your own identity and energy into the mix?
Well, I think it was an honor, really, to be included in the creative. But that's been the same since the first day I joined. It was they wanted someone that had opinions and ideas. They didn't want a hired gun. They wanted someone in the band. So that shows you how they are as a band. And I think you just do what comes from the heart. I was brought up on different music, but like in the 80s, I grew up in the 80s. So I grew up with pop music, Michael Jackson, Bryan Adams, but also Priest, Maiden, Thin Lizzy, UFO, all those things from my father, really. So that's the music I grew up with, and that's the music that comes out of me. So I don't have to pretend, I don't have to write differently. That's the music that's coming out. That's the music that inspired me, and that comes out of the guitar. So I think you have to be true to who you are, and I think maybe that is one of the reasons why it worked so well. So I'm grateful to them for including me, and I'm grateful to the fans, and they put those albums at the top of the charts, and we can only be thankful for that.
Okay, so the band's latest album, Invincible Chill, showed that Priest is still evolving while staying true to his roots. Have you already started thinking about or working in new material?
Yeah, we're always working on ideas and what we could do next, and if we did it, what would it sound like? What would we want to achieve creatively? So we always talk about that sort of stuff. We'll have to wait and see. I can't tell you too much at the moment. We'll have to wait and see.
Okay, we will wait soon. So, what comes next to Judas in 2025 and beyond? Because you are now in a very huge tour, this tour that is Invincible Chill and the 50 years of Judas Priest. But after this tour, what will happen? You can tell us?
Well, yeah. So we come down to South America, as you know, in a couple of weeks. And then this summer in Europe, we are playing what we call the Shield of Pain tour. So it's the 35th anniversary of Painkiller this year. So we're celebrating that record, and we're also still celebrating the Invincible Shield record. So that's the Shield of Pain. We're taking that through Europe, and then we're looking at some opportunities after that in 2025. And then 26, who knows? We're always looking at opportunities, whether it's a new album or a new tour. But for now, we're focused on South America. We're coming down to Chile, and we're gonna rock hard, ride free, man.
Wow! And what fans can expect of your show and Master of Rock in Chile and in South America? Will the set focus more on the classic, the new material, or a mix of both?
It's a mix of both. We try to keep everyone happy. I say it all the time. I would love to play a new album, a different album every night, but we'd be in Chile for 3 weeks, you know. So we've got to take all that material and put it into an hour 40, an hour 45 show. So we play some new stuff, some old stuff, some classic stuff, some deep cuts, and we try to do like a cross section of different stuff, and hopefully. Fans can leave happy and with celebrating the medal from 50 years and 5 decades. So that's what we hope to achieve when we come to Chile next time.
Okay, and what are your favorite songs to play? The new ones and the classic one. What is the best song that you love to play from Invincible Chill and from the history of Judas Priest?
It's a tough question. There's so many good songs, you know. And obviously the newer stuff, which I've helped create, is special. Songs like Invincible Shield, that's one of my favorites. But also the older songs that we grew up with, Victim of Changes, The Sinner, those kind of things. Another Thing Coming, The Sentinel, they're the classic songs that we grew up with. So they're very special as well. And you can feel in the room when you play those classic songs, the love in the room, and also for the new stuff, which is an amazing feeling. You play The Sinner, and then you play Invincible Shield, and everyone's singing along to everything. It's an amazing feeling to be part of something that means so much to so many people. So we're looking forward to coming down and playing all those classics and the new ones too.
And for the younger fans who might be seeing Priest for live for first time, that you told us in another question, what do you hope to take away from the experience?
Well, it's exciting to know for us that there's someone seeing Priest for the first time. It's always we're welcoming someone else to the family. They're seeing Priest for the first time. Welcome to the heavy metal community. I remember the first time I saw Priest, I never forgot it. So hopefully they'll never forget it. And it's an honor to be a part of the band and be part of that experience. As a Priest fan, I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to see Priest. I know what it feels like to see Maiden, or whoever it is. And it's something that stays with you. You can't watch a video on YouTube. It's not the same experience as being there with a community, as part of a community, with those fantastic songs. So hopefully it's an experience that will last forever.
Finally, Richie, and thanks for being here in this awesome interview for me. Finally, any message you'd like to send to your fans in Chile and across Latin America ahead of this massive festival?
Absolutely. we love Chile. We love the Chilean people. We're looking forward. We're excited, and we know you're excited, and we can't wait to see you as the heavy metal family in Chile. And hopefully, we can welcome some new members to the family and celebrate together heavy metal and Judas Priest heavy metal. And we'll see you very soon.
Okay, thank you, Richie, for being here, and have a nice travel to South America, and have a very nice shows in Master of Rock 2025 here in Chile and everywhere.
Thank you, Karim. We'll see you very soon.
See you.
Bye bye.